Because you know something is going to go wrong.
I mean, worst comes, it's the first episode. If it's scuffed, it's scuffed. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first edition of the On the Road podcast with your boys from Road to Losers Bracket. We got FightJaeFight, we got Jagotron, and we got Psychodellic with the no brows. That's so creepy. I don't want to look at that.
Right?
That's so creepy.
Stop. Can we have that be Odell's new face for the show? It's just him without eyebrows. No eyebrows, really wide-eyed.
Can we also do the bald Odell? Can we add the bald layer too? So... Oh God! Stop! It's like a horror movie.
It is.
Could you say that about the greatest co-host of Road to Losers Bracket, Odell? Let's forget about Jay. It's gonna be you and me on this podcast.
All right, so getting right into it. Anyway. So if you don't know who we are part of a YouTube show called Road to Losers Bracket that's like staffed with like 50 people, but we're the on-screen personality. So what we do is we play fighting games online, in ranked, and we rage about it. Well, I rage about it. I think every like other episode I'm yelling about some bullshit.
I'm never angry. You'll never. What are you doing?
Well,
I'm making it entertaining.
What are you? Yeah, wait. What are you doing?
I'm testing the lights.
Anyway. But yeah, like I said,
all those of you listening at home, sorry, there's no video. For
all
of those,
there will be a video. I'm fucking. Someone take over. I'm done.
Anyway, welcome.
There will be a video. We're going to Vimeo, baby.
Welcome to On the Road, featuring me, Jagotron, and Psychodellic. Jay has clearly decided to leave the podcast.
I'm still here. He
decided we're having a nice separation. We're splitting the estate 50-50.
So
Jay gets to keep his fight stick. I get to keep Odell and the channel. I think it's pretty fair.
Yeah, he took Odell and the channel in the divorce, but I
think I'm winning.
I mean, I got a hitbox, which was like 250, and I think Odell and the channel go a little less than that. So I don't. Hey, Odell. What the fuck?
Flashbang, bro.
Solar flared him, man.
Oh no. Anyway, I guess we should also, like, for those of you that are new, that's what we are as a collective, but I think we should give a little more background on who we are as individuals. So I can start. I got my foray into competitive gaming with Smash. And then I transitioned into more 2D fighters, so I mostly play Guilty Gear Strive now, although I've been stopping due to the hacker that's been going around and like apparently shutting everyone down.
Always looking for excuses. Just 'cause he's ass.
I used to play fighters, but I kind of dropped off. But yeah, my main game right now is Strive. I mostly play grappler characters, so like Potemkin, Hugo, Zangief. I like to mess with those characters. They're a lot of fun. And yeah, that's pretty much like all you need to know about me. I am the rager of the show. I'm the one that gets really into it and then gets really pissed off about stupid online stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much everything you need to know about me, Milos.
Don't know what to say. I play fighting games. I own them all. I'm bad at all of them.
You kind of are like encyclopedia of fighting games. Like you always have the obscure fighting games, and like you just have random tidbits you always pull out of your ass. I don't know how you do it.
You're not trying to tell me you don't want to play Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 for the PlayStation 1?
I would rather play.
That's where I got my start in fighting games. That's also where I learned about Dragon Ball.
Really, you didn't get your start from like the show or manga?
Nah.
What a loser. Sorry.
Wow, okay. I see how it is.
Yo, point and laugh.
Anyway.
All right, Mr. Psychodellic, how about you tell us about your life story?
Well, it all started when it was dark, and then it was bright, very bright.
Are you?
Hands grabbed my little baby head out like this.
Like a basketball? Like palmed you like a basketball?
Like this, my little infant head. They're like, whoa, we got a live one.
Like a fish.
But no, in all seriousness, my name is hello. My name's Odell, Psychodellic. Shoot, man. I guess I've been playing fighting games for a while, very casually, still very casually. Am I good at them? No, not at all. But I think my love for the game and seeing how enthusiastic people of the FGC are, it intrigues me to be a part of it, and it's an honor.
The FGC is sick.
I play, I guess, like, if I would say competitively, I got into Smash 4, was like where I got like into the competitive scene of fighting games, and then from there I picked up Dragon Ball Fighters, which is amazing, and then the
greatest fighting game.
I tried to FightJaeFight 3 years ago. He's like, I love that game. But I got into Fighters, Smash Ultimate, and then now I'm currently playing DNF Duel. That is my game right now.
You and like 4 other people, bro.
Dude, we're a loud crowd. That's all I gotta say. Let's go, baby! Yeah.
And then how we all met is we all met.
You don't want to hear about how we met.
We've told this story a couple times, but the gist is, we all met they knew each other beforehand. I met them in community college, and then, yeah, we don't need to get into the details of how I walked up to them and I was like, hey, because they were playing Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm like, hey, that's cool. Can I join you guys? But they embellish the story and they make me sound like a psycho.
There's nothing embellished. He came over, he was rubbing my shoulder, he was like, playing fighters? You know, I'm a bit of a fighting game player myself. And he was like stroking my shoulders. He's like,
you know what?
Can I get next set?
And that's how our friendship started. It was beautiful. Fighting games bring people together.
Yeah.
In good ways and in bad ways.
Yeah. I met Jay in speech class, and that man was swearing up a storm for no reason.
I do tend. I mean, you can.
We were introducing ourselves. He was like, "Hey, I'm Jay," also, and he just started swearing up a storm, like a drunken sailor.
I do have a potty mouth.
The teacher was like, "Yeah, it's cool to swear, but like not that much, dude. Come on."
I do have a potty mouth.
A little potty mouth.
Little toilet boy.
Little toilet hole.
Someone give me a flut. Anyway, but yeah, as you can tell, like by now already, I do have a potty mouth. But yeah, so we've been friends since was it 2016?
2018. Fighters, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
The reason that you came over, you were stroking my shoulders.
Remember?
Yeah, remember.
The only reason I didn't report you to the dean was because we money matched and I lost, and I would have, if I told him, we'd get in a lot more trouble.
Do you even?
That is true.
Did you even have a conversation with the dean? Because I don't even remember the dean.
The last thing I would tell the dean is that I lost a money match. That was the last thing I wanted to tell. So, yeah. So you got off scot-free.
Man, but yeah, like I said, fighting games just brings people together. You see someone playing a game and you're like, hey, cool, I also like that game. And it's easy as that. And the worst thing that can happen is that they will make fun of you for it 7 years later. Sorry, 5 years later.
Feels like 7.
It'll still be 7 years from now. We'll probably still.
But yeah.
Can we wait? I don't want to sidetrack from too much, but can we talk about the hacker thing you were talking about for Guilty Gear?
Oh yeah.
I don't know nothing about that. What's happening?
Listen, so for people that are wondering, we have a topic list. It is very loose. We don't have to adhere to it at all. If we get what? I made it just in case we run out of things to say.
No, they're not supposed to know about it. They're not supposed to. They just.
Who gives a?
You can't let them know behind the scenes.
It's a podcast. I'm not gonna make it. They're not gonna assume I have a topic list. This isn't some earth-shattering revelation.
Also, we're reading off a script, by the way, guys.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, that was too far. That was too far.
Real. This is just all candid.
You know what? Fine. If we're just leaking secrets.
If
we're just leaking secrets, Milos just fired an intern for bringing him the wrong coffee, and he was a real dick about it. And you know what?
Dude, the funniest thing ever is I don't even drink coffee, so he was gonna get fired. I just need a reason.
I just really hate this guy. Just hey, go get me coffee, you mother. But yeah, anyway, so there's a hacker that's apparently targeting tournament streams, like online tournament streams, and like streamers, and like they're able to access your R code or something. I don't know the details about like how they're able to do it, but they're able to hack into your account and stuff like that, and they like type like effed up shit. I love how I censored fucked up, but not shit.
That's fine.
But
it's a step. I'm happy you're censoring things.
They typed up like messed up stuff, and it looks like it's coming from like Hotashi's account or something, right? And so like people are like stopping from like streaming it, or even like people are worried about entering online tournaments because like they're just like all this information is able to get hacked into and stuff. And so like people are trying to make ArcSys aware of the situation, but so far nothing's been done. I recently found out about it today, but apparently it's been a problem for like I think a couple weeks now. So I think I'm gonna hold off on streaming Strive until that gets fixed. But yeah, but that's the situation with them. I don't know what the updates are on that and like when it's getting fixed. But as of right now, no Strive streams from us.
Yeah, I'm okay being hacked.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool content.
Yeah.
YouTube video.
Fight against the hacker.
Honestly,
we gotta counter hack him and then like get him canceled.
Worse. I think we can handle some Guilty Gear Strive hacking. Ooh, big baby.
But yeah, how long can I play Strive until I get hacked?
Oh, Jay, you don't know about the infamous lost episode at Tyler's house. Oh my god!
What happened?
I wish our audio wasn't bad, man.
What
if
happened?
our audio wasn't like bad, that we would have had a golden episode right there. Honestly, I argue billions of views. Not even millions, billions.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't gone there yet. Just because, hey, we're just fucking goats. You know what I'm saying? We just got that dog in us. No, wait, no, wait. I just realized how that sounded. So, okay. Anyway, but yeah, we're recording this like in the first week of January. So, and it should be coming up on like Wednesday. So the new year has passes by. It is now 2023. 2022 was a interesting year for us. We went to a lot of tournaments for the first time. We went to Evo for the first time together. That was sick.
Evo was dope.
Probably I lost $400, which was like I was unemployed at that time, so it was like half of my life savings just down.
Yeah, it's like reverse inflation. $5 back then was probably like $80 now. Yeah, I had $400 then. That's like $2,000 now.
Yeah,
because I can't afford to pay for nothing, so I'm behind on payments now.
That's exactly how I was looking at it. I was like, oh fuck. But yeah, Evo was sick. I didn't go 0-2, and I'm proud of that.
Come on, Jay.
No, you can look me up. The data's there. I didn't go 0-2.
He didn't beat anybody, but he got some buys.
That's not what happened.
That's what happened.
No,
I'm 99% sure.
I remember.
I'll be honest. I paid him off. All right. I was like, just.
Honestly, I wish you did that to my next opponent. He messed me up so bad.
Like, hey, before the sec, can you actually go pick me up some In-N-Out, buy yourself something? He's like, oh yeah, that's fine. And then he left. You didn't know it was actually a set.
Well, thank you, because I needed a W. You know what I noticed though? Between Frosties, which we also went to, Combo Breaker, and Evo, I placed the same at all three tournaments. I got 513th at all three tournaments. Almost
like you're properly seated.
That's us, though, man. We're just the 513. That's our number.
That's, yo.
Lucky number 513.
I'm going to get that tattooed on my neck.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be sick.
That'll be great in a couple of years when you're trying to find a job. And they're like, yeah, what's the 513? Be like, it's just a symbol of fighting games.
They immediately are like, yeah, we're going to go with someone else.
That's brutal if they like tell you to your face, not like, oh, we'll call you. It's brutal to just be like, listen, we're gonna hire someone else, but you might as well leave.
Yeah, Vegas was fun. It was super hot at Vegas. Oh my god. I think my most.
Hey man, Frosties, Vegas. In between Combo Breaker, it's all right.
Oh yeah, Combo Breaker wasn't too bad.
From the coldest to the warmest.
Yeah, but Evo was super sick.
We gotta go to CEO. We gotta go to CEO.
No, we don't. Not until they're out of Daytona. You'll be fine. Me
You
and
don't
Odell,
like
we can't go there.
What's wrong with Daytona?
Apparently, like outside the venue is super racist. Like if you look at Twitter, like the days of CEO, everyone's like, yeah, I stepped out of the venue and like 17 people just jumped me and called me slurs, and I'm like,
They jumped him. What did they do? They were like shaking him. He was like, "Hey, you."
I'm just saying, I'm gonna hold off on CEO. I might travel more this year just because I might be able to, but I was looking at, I think the big three I want to hit are Frosty's, Combo Breaker, and then Evo. The first two because they're the easiest for me to go to because they're like back home. And then Evo, it's Evo.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I learned I have a gambling addiction, by the way.
You should have known that for the longest time.
I don't actually have a gambling addiction. I'm pretty sure. Wait, what?
Dude, we had to lock his. I had to take his wallet from him, man.
You did do that.
I did because you had a problem.
Odell, did you gamble at all?
I did.
Yeah, he did. He did.
How much did you lose?
I actually won. I won $150. I was just playing roulette.
Yeah, he's up. I'm down. But
I lost $30 and I quit.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Hey, quit while you're ahead.
So before we landed in Vegas and we were planning out the trip, Milos was like saying like, I'm not gonna gamble. I'm not gonna gamble. I'm not gonna gamble. I'm like, okay. We land. There's already slot machines right at the like gates, right where we like enter like the Vegas airport. This motherfucker, after saying for like weeks, I'm not gonna gamble, Jay. I'm not gonna gamble. Immediately sits down, drops to 20. He's like, let's do it. To his credit, he did not gamble after losing that 20. He was like, all right, I'm sick. I'm satisfied.
That wasn't his money, man. You forgot he stole it from the stewardess.
That was crazy how you just pickpocketed like all these like stewardess. That was crazy of you to do.
I asked for more of those Biscoff cookies.
Oh,
while they were over there grabbing just.
You guys are the worst. Okay, so I take a nap after like reading 2 pages of a book I bought for the flight.
Yeah, Milos Jade's reading.
And
he's like, yo, I'm gonna read because I'm educated.
That's literally what happened. And then I wake up and I see these two munching on cookies. I'm like, oh, I want some. And like, oh, you didn't get any because you were asleep. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I call down like the flight attendant. I'm like, hey, could I have a Biscoff cookie? And she's like, I'm sorry, we're not giving those out right now. Don't smile as if you're satisfied. You couldn't hold on to one.
I didn't take yours. I could have been like, oh, get him one too, and I just eat yours.
Why didn't you just get me one and then leave it for me?
I wanted more cookies. If I was gonna do that, I would have eaten them.
I just ate it. Like,
no, are you serious?
They were really good.
Oh my god, you're serious.
I was like, yeah, he's sleeping. He'll take one. And I just forgot about it, and then I found it in my fanny pack like a day later. I was like, oh, let's go.
This whole time,
I ate it.
I thought you just didn't get me one, and now I know the truth, and I don't know what hurts more. This podcast is over. It's done. I'm never doing this again.
We didn't make it to topic 1. Speaking of topic 1, Jay, give us topic 1.
Oh, right. Okay, so we already did topic 1. That's a reintroduction. Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay, so the thing I wanted to ask everyone was we didn't really do a recap of 2020, but it's fine. We can just come back to it. But like just predictions for the general state of the FGC going into 2023, because we're getting a lot of games in 2023. We're getting Tekken 8. We're getting Street Fighter 6. I don't know. Does anyone know if Project L was announced to come out in 2023, or are we still waiting?
Project L does not have a release date. Tekken does not have a release date.
Yeah. It
we
could
can't
just
be sure
be,
about those two games.
It could be just a Street Fighter 6 type of year, man.
Oh shit. Okay. I know. When is Garo coming out? That also didn't get a date, did it?
Nah.
A lot of
That's
things
like
were
years
announced.
away.
Yeah, a lot of things were announced in 2022, but I don't think a lot of them got like concrete like release dates. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Spread it out, man.
I'm really looking forward to Street Fighter 6. It is a bummer that it's coming out in August, but I'd rather them take as much time as possible.
Did it get delayed?
No, it's coming in June.
June, right?
Oh,
June
sorry.
2nd.
I'm thinking of Baldur's Gate. Sorry. Those are the two games I'm looking forward to in 2023.
My favorite game.
Go back to
fighting game.
Go back to the other podcast, At the Gate.
I love it when the gate does the Hadouken.
Do you guys know what Baldur's Gate is?
Bald or something, I don't know.
I'm not interested in Baldur's Gate, Jay. You can't convince me.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's
dude,
so
we
sick.
talk about fighting games here, man.
I'm sorry.
Is that a fighting game?
I'm sorry, but Baldur's
Anyways,
Gate is
speaking of
sick.
fighting game, did you guys get the DLC for Sifu? Oh my god. I'm so excited.
Oh, I forgot about the Game Awards. Oh,
That's
my
crazy.
God. Well, it was Sifu. Was DNF Duo nominated?
It was. I
Sifu,
voted
DNF,
for it.
JoJo's
Me and the
Multiverse.
5 other people, we voted.
Okay.
I was gonna pop off so hard, dude.
It
If
was
DNF
not
Duo
gonna
actually
win.
won, I would have popped off so hard. You saw me get up, I'm like, whoa, oh, and then like I stand up and I just have to have a rager. I'm like, it'll be
Yeah.
crazy. I've been so happy.
If any game that has fighting in it counts as like a fighting game to these people, what is stopping a game like GTA 5 or something from being considered a fighting
GTA
game?
5 is definitely the best fighting game.
Is WWE
Creator.
considered a fighting game?
There's money to be won.
Well,
Yeah,
then it
right.
can't be a game of the FGC because the FGC doesn't have money.
Bro, I made a banger tweet that no one liked. But
What was the tweet? Do you want me to pull it up?
nah, it's fine. I'll pull it up.
Well,
It was I can pull it up in my brain. Look, it's there. It's I tweeted out. I was like, yo, if Sifu gets fighting game of the year, then they better give best shooter to NBA 2K13 or 23 or whatever.
that is funny. I'm sad I missed that.
I know.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
No one appreciates my comedy.
I appreciate your comedy, except for that one specific instance. Just because I missed it.
What? Oh,
Your tweet.
you
I'm
can
sorry.
go like the tweet now. I mean, you're
Uh,
sharing your screen. Just go like the tweet.
That's a. Oh,
No, you're sharing your screen. Go like the tweet. I can watch it.
Oh my god. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Fuck.
I'm watching.
Hold on.
Don't worry, we're not on like a schedule or nothing. We can do this all day. That's fine.
Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Oh,
I'm looking at it.
It's white on white.
Milos, how do you feel about that comment?
Comment.
Yeah.
White on white.
Yeah, you said you couldn't see it because it's white on white. Seeing that you are a white man behind a white wall, how does that make you feel that Jay was not able to see you?
What
I'm
is
not
your
saying
Twitter?
that the future of the FGC in 2023 is canceling, Jay. I'm just saying,
Wait, Odell, what's your
watch
Twitter?
your fucking back.
All right, you don't even know how to type my name right?
Wait, no, what's your Twitter? Wait, what?
Oh, you're not following me? Is this what it was?
No. I'm following you.
Oh yes, Odell, thanks. I hope you find me.
Wait.
I hope you find me by just typing in Odell into Twitter. I'm so happy.
Wait, is it Odell?
What?
No.
What's his Twitch name, you moron?
I looked up his Twitch statement, wasn't popping up. Oh, there he is. Oh.
Right
does
there.
this
Give it a like.
How
Give
does
it a
he?
like.
How does this man find himself? He's like, I don't know who I am anymore. I
Like
said,
it.
hey, I can't find me.
Is that a like?
No, that was
That's a weird way to get
blocking.
the like button.
Man's reporting you.
It's because I was blacklisted off of Twitter for not having a badge, bro. Like, no one saw my tweet, my banger tweet.
Been shadow banned.
Anyway, where was I? Okay, right. Yeah, Game Awards is dumb with their categories of fighting games, but I mean,
Listen, I think it was just because there was a drought of fighting games. There was really no fighting games out this year besides like 4. Yeah,
Yep.
Multiverses,
DNF Duel.
DNF Duel, KOF 15, and
AOA 15 should have won.
KOF 15 didn't win. Oh no, Multiverses did.
Multiverse won.
I was gonna say
Multiverse
there's
is
no
pretty good.
there's no
It has
way an
more.
actual like
Yeah.
okay, not to diss multiverse, but there's no way an actual fighting game was gonna win fighting game of the year, right?
What do you mean? What do you mean the fighting game wouldn't win fighting game of the year? I don't
Well,
understand.
you know Madden was up for next.
Well, because like it's like there's a more casual audience, right? So when they see like titles they recognize, they're gonna vote for that instead of something like KOF 15 or like DNF Duel, right? They're like, I've never heard of these weird games. I'm not gonna vote for them. I would be very surprised if KOF or DNF do a 1 over like.
KOF probably got second place. Yeah, KOF. That's legacy, man.
Yeah, but like legacy only goes
the
so.
Fact that it's in arcades, that you would be playing that stuff in arcades, like through SNK. People be like, yeah, Metal Slug, I guess. Yeah, sure, whatever. They got Metal Slug in there. Who cares? I'll pick it. I don't know.
I miss
Samurai Showdown. Like that's like the Smash Brothers of SNK, basically, right? So.
And also one Arxis character, because Biken's in it.
Yeah.
Actually, the year of 2023. Yeah, Biken's in the new Sam show.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about KOF.
Oh, right? KOF?
Yeah.
No, not in KOF.
That's what I was like.
Oh wait, you said Samurai Showdown in it.
Yeah, because I think it was like this year was not heavy on like fighting game releases, but they were still consistent on like DLC and stuff like that, which was nice.
Yeah, I really like the updates that's been coming in, especially for Shrive, because Potemkin got buff.
Here we go.
What? I only play Shrive.
You can tell.
And then maybe a little Melee. Which... Oh, okay. No, is Melee the taboo topic? Melee?
No, I had something in my throat, that's all.
Okay, so Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. Recently came out with Ranked, which is super cool. And was also...
It's cool they had to pay monthly for it.
Covered.
Dunked on.
It is one person that is making this available for everyone. I will pay the monthly fee. I'm not, but I would.
You gotta pay monthly
to be like, I'm good at the game, believe me.
You have to pay for the ranked
mode?
It's early access right now, and it costs them like $2,000.
They are gonna get canceled so fast. That's the one thing Nintendo doesn't like, is you making money off their shit. They already hate Melee, and already hate Melee, and they think it's gonna be okay to like charge for something.
Speaking of Nintendo being dick bags,
it's true.
Nintendo fucking and Smash World Tour and that whole saga is crazy. Actually, we're recording this on Sunday. On Monday, Dr. Allen, the CEO of Panda Gaming, or Panda Global, or whatever it's called, is doing a live interview where he's going to give his side of the story.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we doing this today?
So that we can cover it on next week's episode. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's going to be a train wreck. I'll see what happens, but like...
Why is he doing an interview?
To give his side of the story.
Not even an interview. He's doing like a press conference.
He wrote a 32-page paper, did he not, about it?
Yeah, but like also like...
Then he got like kicked off the CEO spot, so what's even the point?
So I think the reason why he's doing this, from my perspective, right, is because a twit longer, like, not everyone's going to digest that, right? And also maybe that, like... And like... It's also a space where like people are gonna come in live and ask him questions, which I feel like is not gonna go well.
Oh, why are you a bitch?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm just really disappointed with how that all went down. Like a lot of like Panda like global staff was like blindsided. A lot of the players obviously were blindsided. A lot of them left the team. Like it's just it sucks. I also don't blame anyone that didn't leave the team. Because it's really hard to make a livelihood in this field, especially with a niche topic such as Smash or fighting games. However, I do think if you support Smash, I personally wouldn't have stayed. I think that's a compromise of like the community. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. That's my take on it. I understand why people wouldn't.
I hate Melee.
Yeah. He owes me a Melee episode, by the way. Don't fucking let him get away with that.
Let me make sure this podcast episode never comes out.
I mean, we've already had technical difficulties. I didn't want to bring it up, but we already had technical difficulties during the episode.
I think I'm doing great.
You're doing great. I fucked up. It's fine.
Nice sterile environment.
Oh, I was like, I probably
go wrong here.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Bro, it's not Road to Losers Bracket without some technical difficulties, man.
That is so true. If you've never seen an episode... Well, even the people that have seen episodes, you don't know the graveyard of deleted MP4 files that are sitting in the
graveyard
ether.
Is a good way to refer to it.
There's probably as much episodes on the channel as there are that are not.
I would argue more so.
Lost media.
There's
The real Road to Losers Bracket episode 1 is gonna come out one day. People are not ready.
There's a whole Mortal Kombat arc that is just gone.
It's coming back. We're gonna finish it before Mortal Kombat 12 comes out. That video's coming out. I don't care.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
I'm just gonna say.
I'm not gonna mention what it is, but we're doing that video.
One last thing.
That's a million view video.
It is a million view video. I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say one thing about it. Okay.
We recorded for a whole hour and then it didn't record.
The technical difficulty issue was that it was either the audio or the video itself, but something didn't record, so we lost something.
Crying.
And so
I think it was the audio didn't record.
This is one of those videos where it's painful for us, but we were willing to suffer for you people.
What do you mean? I had a great time.
No, dude. Sad. I remember so vividly all of us screaming when we found out. We were all just like, "No, are you serious?" Like I collapsed on.
That was a banger. I almost cried.
I collapsed on Milos's bed. I scared your dog.
I almost cried. I was gonna cry.
It was a bad time.
I cried on the way. I drove home. I was crying.
Through the sweat, through the tears, through the blood, we bring content. Except for the last 4 months, but don't worry about that.
Don't worry, we'll be back one day.
One day.
We're back now, look.
We are back now.
Today's the day.
And speaking of sticking with something, a lot of games that are also in question are not games that are being released in 2023, but games that are still around and getting updates. So I think
DNF Duel, baby.
Yeah, DNF Duel's like update thing was weird, right? Because they just dropped a YouTube video that was like an announcement of an announcement, right? That is tripping me out. That's how. Right. Wait, what the fuck? Why can't I see words through your fingers?
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. But anyway, so DNF Duel got like a random ass update. I heard it's really fun. I don't play the game, but my legs. I don't play the game. But I'm sure Odell can give us some insight because he's a dirty little grinder gremlin who loves to play the game.
They just bumped everyone. That's it.
Okay. Thanks for the insight.
They didn't buff. Hey, they didn't buff Crusader though. They got rid of my B&Bs, man. I've never been so sad in my life.
It's okay. So the reason why I like that Odell is into this game is because I feel like it's fun because he streams this game every once in a while when you can get like people to play against, and like you will sometimes go unranked. And I like it because I like watching people play ranked because I like seeing people on the climb. And I'm really happy that the game that you grind is getting that love. It's fun to watch.
I would stream Fighters if I had it on my PC.
Don't do that to yourself.
When the rollback update comes
out. Don't do that to yourself.
Basically, I'm going to be Actually, I would play Fighters. That's the game I would play every day. I get home, play on my Xbox, I play Fighters.
This is a good question then, because like I guess we already got Odell's answer, right? But like, so like speaking of survivability of older or fighting games that were released earlier and they're still getting updates, Fighters did get announced that it was gonna get rollback. We just don't know when, and we haven't heard really anything about it since. My question to you guys is: are you guys gonna play Fighters once it gets rollback? Like, well, Odell said, yeah, you're probably gonna play it again.
100%.
I don't think I'm going to.
I don't think you're going to be on the channel anymore.
That's fair. That's all we play.
You're going to get... You can announce your resignation right now if you want.
Channel was literally made behind Fighters. Like, oh, we all like Fighters. Just play Fighters.
Oh, no. I still like... Here's what I mean. Like, because like, if it's for the show, I'll play it. I'll play anything for the show. I played fucking Melty Blood for the show. Right?
Melty Blood's good. Fuck you.
Fuck you. But I'll play like anything for the show. Well, okay, with an asterisk. I reserve the right to veto. But
no. I'm gonna find the barrel, and we're gonna go to the bottom of the barrel. We're gonna find some great shit.
I'm afraid. You know what's worse is that we have now like verbal proof, right? This is basically a contract I signed. But I meant like outside of the show, right? Because like obviously like I'm gonna do Fighters for Road to Losers Bracket. I don't think I'm gonna do Fighters like on my own. Like I'm not gonna like boot it up randomly and play it. Although I've said that before, and I've been in the lab a little bit, like every once. Like
we're gonna turn this episode into a therapy episode. Tell me what's your problem with Fighters? What's wrong?
I don't have a problem with
fighters hurt you.
I think my problem is less of a problem in the game and just like me in general. I think I just prefer the one-on-one fighting games.
Yeah, like, Jay, we agree. You are the problem.
Clearly, somebody has small brain.
Even though I'm the best here at fighters, bar none, not debatable at all.
Milos, did
the
you
best
say
person
the VOD?
Is always the one who quits. You're right.
Milos, did you say the VOD? Did you say the VOD when we were live and I 2-0'd this guy?
Man, I should have recorded when I fucking 3-0'd him. Before Combo Breaker. He was like, yeah, we got to go pick up Odell. I was like, let's play a little bit of fighters. He's like, I'm going to smoke you. He was silent on the car ride.
That actually... I wasn't silent!
He opened my window. He opened my window and he was sticking his head out so he didn't have to look at me.
I made eye contact. Don't fucking do this to me. Salvat, this is such...
You made eye contact when I grabbed you by your head and I was like, look at me!
I did this to you. I did this to you. Yes, okay, you've both beaten me before, but in the majority of our sets, I have won.
Alright. Enough about you being awful at fighting games. 2023, though, is going to have a lot of fighting games getting rollback. Sam Show is getting it at the beginning of this month.
Okay.
They're releasing Breakers Collection, which is great.
I don't know what that is.
But it's an old school fighting game. But it's getting re-released with rollback. Grand Blue is getting an announcement this month. And they said it's something very important for the sustainability of the game going forward. I'm not saying it's rollback. I'm just saying if it's rollback, play this clip.
I'm gonna edit.
And if it's not rollback, play this clip followed by the next clip.
No, this one.
No!
10 more outfits. 10 more outfits. 3 colors. It's happening.
So
let's go.
If you're not following our Twitter, I basically kept uploading just random videos and like photos from our Evo trip. And one of those videos is me and Milos in the hotel room. He is, because we were just tired and we didn't want to be out on the convention floor. So he has his laptop. We're all like naked and we're just watching like the Grand Blue announcement. Uh-oh.
Don't do this to me, Side Games. You have a lot of money. I know you can do it. Mike Ross, what the fuck?
What?
That's a little surprising. I was like, sponsored by Gootecks. Don't do this to me.
Did that just say Mike Ross?
I didn't want Mike Ross to be announced for Grand Blue. I wanted something else, goddammit.
And it's so funny because he's so convinced there's going to be a rollback, and it's just like Mike Ross, and that's basically.
Hey man,
that's basically the announcement.
The Mike Ross thing was actually pretty good. I don't know if you saw the Melty Blood stream. It's like the best fucking fighting game stream I've ever seen. The quality Mike Ross put into that Melty Blood tournament is actually pretty amazing. There was voting, right? So you could vote like, oh, who's player 1, player 2. But it's not through like the Twitch thing where it's like, oh, who's gonna win? It's you put a 1 or you put a 2, player 1 or player 2 side.
Oh, like a straw poll. Yeah.
Like that. But you see it pop up and there's like a little bar and it's like, okay, the votes are going this way, the votes are going that way, and you see the bar.
That's
go back
sick.
and forth in real. It was actually really cool.
Yeah, I don't have
cameras and all that stuff. It was amazing.
I think Mike Ross being like an ambassador for like any game is a good idea. I just thought that's not the announcement we wanted.
It's not what I was hoping for.
It's so good.
There's also Code Mystics recently put out a poll on Twitter. They were like, hey, what should we do in 2023? Give us ideas. So I'm saying right now, Code Mystics, they're the ones who do all the old rollback stuff. So King of Fighters 2002, 98. The reason KOF 15 has rollback. Sam Show is getting rollback because of them.
Okay.
The first thing I think they worked on was the Killer Instinct 1 and 2 ports on the Xbox One when they brought the arcade versions over. So they've done a lot of stuff. Garou, Last Blade 2, probably some other King of Fighters, 96 or 97. They've done a lot of them. And they're like, hey, what are we going to do? Because I'm guessing since they're saying that, they're like, okay, we're just about done with Sam Show. We're going to beta test it and be done.
Right.
But they're asking for what they want to do in 2023. I'm going to say right now, King of Fighters 13 is going to get it.
That would be sick.
Everybody's favorite fighting game that nobody plays. Everybody boots up the combo trials and they're like, this game's amazing, and no one plays it, and no one ever entered the tournaments.
Yeah, that's the YouTube video.
It was a dope game.
The hardest fighting game it's that game, right?
The hardest fighting game to actually play and not just boot up for like 1 hour.
We should practice our thumbnail faces. We don't really put.
We should practice KOF 13 because that game's so good.
Yeah, it's if you guys don't know, KOF 13 is the last KOF that used the sprites, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's pretty sick.
It put them out of business. It took 6 months to make one character. It cost thousands of dollars.
Wait, when did they start production and when did the game release?
Well, when KOF 12 came out, they had maybe like 16 characters.
Okay.
And the game sold like ass. Because people were specifically like, hey, where's all the characters that we want?
Right.
It sold like ass. But they used that basically as like a testing bed. They're like, okay, we got the sprites done. Now let's do the other half. And then no one bought KOF 13. And then they went out of business and they got bought out by, I think, a Korean company or it might have been a Chinese company. Now they're currently owned by Saudi Arabia.
Oh, you just can't tell the difference, can you? Anyway.
No, I can't tell the difference. I'm sorry, Jay. They've been bought out so many times. I know they've been bought out by a Korean company. I know they've been bought out by a Chinese company. I know they're bought out by the Saudis. They've been bought out by everybody.
Right.
Everybody's had their dick in SNK.
Why you gotta phrase it like that? SNK.
Anyway, I don't know if there's any other games.
When do we buy SNK?
We could probably buy out SNK if they go bankrupt again. We could do it.
But would we want to?
I would want to. I'd love to. Bro, I could have the official Terry Bogard statue in the recording room.
Okay, that would be sick.
Right?
Okay. But let's see.
I don't know if there's anything else that's expected to get rolled back. I think Under Night at some point we'll probably get it.
I'm surprised. Wait, has that not been announced to get rolled back?
They said they were working on it, but they also were like, hey, we're also going to make a sequel. So maybe they're just going to skip the first game, which would suck because the first game is really good. Maybe they'll just go straight to the second game with rollback.
Does Melty have rollback? Yeah, right?
Melty has rollback, yeah.
Okay.
That was like their first thing. Melty does everything right. They announced the game. Immediately they're like, rollback. And they're like, all right, we're good. We don't have to, no Twitter, no like campaign. Because like SNK, they announced it and they didn't say rollback right away. So they had like 6 months and people would just be like, where's
rollback?
Melting Blood, they released the game and they're like, hey, go check out the press release. Rollback. And that's it. That's all they did.
Honestly, the smart way to go about it. Because if you don't because if you go on Twitter and you don't mention rollback if your game doesn't currently have rollback or like you're releasing a new game, it's just not seen as acceptable, which is totally fair because it's just the way to go.
Looking at you, Phantom Breaker Omnia. No one's playing your game.
Yeah. I feel like
it's another anime game. Trailer? Yeah, that's the one Maximilian dubbed over.
I feel like
no rollback.
No rollback smashes skateboard. I feel like Milos could like just put random like long words together, and I will be convinced it's a fighting game. Don't say.
What do you mean Rumblefish 2 is ass?
That's not a real game.
Rumblefish 2 is real. It came out recently, and the Steam port is ass. You boot up the game. You go into online match.
Rumblefish?
There's no the Rumblefish. It's a good game. You boot up the game. You go online. There's no lobbies. There's no like ranked queue. It's just you're online. There's nothing like that. You go. You boot up the Rumblefish. You fight a guy. You win or lose. It's one match. So you have to go back, but you don't go back to the online queue. You go back to the main menu. You gotta press the start button. You gotta pick online. You gotta hope to fight someone, and you gotta lose or win and go back to the main menu.
Wait,
there's no lobbies, so you're playing with friends. Oh, let's play some sets. You played one match. Okay, go turn on the game again.
Wait, how do you release a fighting game in the current year with a rank queue and at least a lobby system?
That's why Breakers Collection clapped back at them. They're like, hey, don't worry, our game's coming out soon, and it's going to fucking work. And that game works. That's a good-ass game.
That's savage. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for, like, games that, like, already exist.
I mean, there's going to be obviously more DLC. Strive is going to get Season 3 announced sometime this year. Probably
Hopefully Johnny.
Again.
Hopefully Johnny.
Please. He's not going to be in this season, that's for sure. But, hope like Strive will get more DLC, Melty will get more DLC. All of their DLC has been free, by the way. So I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Every single DLC. They don't need to spend any money for this
How
game.
Are they
make all their money on Fake Gold, Fake Grand Order on the mobile gacha.
Oh,
they make so much money. They can release everything for free. They could have made the whole game free.
Fuck. Every other company should be doing that. Gachas make so much money. Where's my Guilty Gear gacha?
You say this, but they made a BlazBlue gacha, and it was so bad that they fired the creator of BlazBlue.
Guilty Gear's got a pachinko machine though. So
that is
fine.
true.
See me in Vast Edge, bro.
Anyway, so there's also the like question of like games that might be coming out that haven't been announced yet, or just games that just haven't been announced in general. So I don't.
Virtual Fighter 6. This is my chance, baby. This is when we get to talk about Virtual Fighter 6. It's happening.
I don't
know when it's happening. There's no rumors. Harada was like, "Yeah, they're making Virtual Fighter 6." And
oh,
like,
okay.
No, we're not ready to talk about it. He's like, "Yeah, they're making Virtual Fighter 6. It's gonna be
dope." and then I just assume he just like no more questions about that.
Yeah, but Virtual Fighter 6 is going to be interesting because Sega was really, when they went on the roundtable, they were like, "Hey, so free-to-play fighting games, huh?" And everyone's like, we don't know about that. They were like, "Yeah, but we got so many sales when we released free-to-play." So probably when Virtual Fighter 6 does eventually come out, it might be a free-to-play, like, full-fledged fighting game like they did with Virtual Fighter 5.
You think that's
because
what
they released it, like, they probably, I think they said they had, like, maybe something like 8 million downloads when they released it for free. And they were able to make money off that just through the DLC for the customization and stuff.
Do you think Project L is also going to, like, because, like, Riot Games follows...
It is free-to-play.
Oh, it is? It's confirmed?
Yeah. They did announce that. They did announce it's going to be free to play. We don't know if it's going to be like the whole roster is free and then you buy cosmetics. I think that would be the best thing to do.
That's what League does. League does the same with like a rotation system.
Don't you pay for some characters though in League, right? I've heard that you do.
Is that or you like rotations?
Yeah, so like every like
the Killing Instinct model.
Every week or like every couple weeks, I think. Yeah, you get characters you can use and then characters you can buy if you just want to have them to keep. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then yeah, okay, yeah. I think if Virtual Fighter follows that, it's gonna help because like I think a big barrier for fighting games. Obviously, they have to in order to make money, but like to get everything out of a fighting game, you need to drop like $100 because $60 for the main game and then $40 in total for like the DLC like packs and stuff. And like
that's why I'd say if I had enough money and I had a fighting game coming out, I would make every character free. The base game's free. Just like your like online mode and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But then you charge all the costumes.
Yeah.
People are like, 80 Chun-Li costumes. 80's not enough. You're not gonna make your money back.
160.
200 Chun-Li costumes.
200.
200.
Yeah.
Honestly, what they should do is the Killer Instinct model where they sell it like piecemeal. Like, the headwear, the torso, the pants. Street Fighter 6 could do that. They have a lot of stuff going on.
Make it a gacha.
Exactly. There's a reason Melty Blood has stuff for free. Gacha works. Release the game for free, and people listen. If the whole game is free,
gacha, and then you trade them.
If all the costumes and customers, oh my god, trading would be insane. If all the costumes and cosmetic stuff was paid, and just the game was free, people might be like, it's a little lame. I have to pay to get this cool costume. Yeah, but the whole fucking game's free. You don't need it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. Yeah, I think coming into like the year, and it's also dependent on how well Project L does because it's gonna be following that model. I think we're going to see a shift towards, like, maybe a little more free-to-play fighting games. I don't know.
Or at least cheaper fighting games. Man.
Cheaper fighting games, yeah.
Like, I would have paid, like, $20 for DNF doing it. I would have been happy.
Was it 60 on release?
50.
It was 50.
It was 50? Oh, okay.
It was $10 cheaper. We're living. We're vibing. That 10 extra bucks got me winner.
Yeah. These games coming out for, like, $60 plus, like, the, like, collection, or not even the collector's edition, but like just shit for like
the deluxe one with the season pass.
Yeah.
Season pass, DLC, all that jazz.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for like our ideas for like the FTC going forward in 2023. I guess the other thing would be like instead of just the games, like I guess like more on the esports side, like seeing. I don't know. I'm not really like following the tournament scene as closely as I used to. Well, okay, I say that, but I've been watching a Smash tournament every weekend because it's every weekend there's a Smash tournament. It's fucking crazy. I can't get a break. Like every weekend.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Poor Jay. He's competing in all these tournaments. Where's your results? Let me see your tournaments.
Well, I'm not competing. I'm just watching at home on my bed.
Poor Jay.
On my bed.
There's not enough popcorn in his house for him to watch all these tournaments.
Poor
Jay. He's went through his 15th Coca-Cola bottle. He's about to run out. It was a 16-pack. I don't know why they sell them in 16 packs.
I'm just saying it's a lot.
He's running out of Coke.
It's a lot to keep up with. But that goes to like I can't even imagine having to like have to travel like every weekend. You know what I mean? Like because I feel like FGC tournaments are a lot more spaced out.
Usually they don't want to step over anybody's toes. The problem is online tournaments. This is the problem with rollback. Now everyone's like, oh, we could run tournaments online. Every day there's a new tournament. Who cares about your tournament?
Well,
you have 0 pot money and no entrance.
Considering the Strive
your tournament
hacker,
sucks. I'm calling you out.
You got no entrance.
You got no entrance. But considering I see a more shift towards because my local in Wisconsin is like popping up again. And I won my first local. But
it was a round robin, and there was 3 people there.
Shut the fuck up! It counts. There were 5 people. Do not take this away from me. This is the first actual tournament I won. You can suck a dick. I won, and I went undefeated.
20% chance of winning. That's cool. It's like 1 in 5.
So anyway, I think with that, and also the Matcherino like scandal that went down, where like people have been like keeping funds from players and stuff through Matcherino donations. Although if you don't know, Matcherino is like this third-party website where like people will like it has like missions, right? Where it's like you like Matcherino, right? And then why are you
what?
Why'd you give them dead eyes?
You know Odell is partnered with Matcherino, right? He's been taking money for years.
Yeah, he's been embezzling funds for years. But like apparently TOs are like keeping like withholding money and stuff.
Yeah.
So like if you follow Matcherino Twitter, they'll add 10 cents to the pool, right? And it's stuff like that. And like people are doing really nice stuff with it. Like Bum from New York, he runs the HOC events. They're like super fun. Even though I don't play fighters anymore, I still sometimes tune in because he just like brings a really great vibe and stuff. He's done so much for the community, created a lot of hype, just constantly grinding. And like his Matcherino stats like reflect that. Like he's raised a total of over like $3,000, I think, for like pop bonuses for players, which is really sick considering that these are like locals, right? And so like people are getting paid more going to this local than they would be like having to fly out and like all this stuff, right? So it really sucks because like Matcherino and online tournaments and all this stuff, like it's a way to like. It's a way to build or like, you know, like build a community more, right? Because like you're like getting support, like more eyes on the thing, more people like coming out, and now like just finding out all this shit is like I bet it's disheartening for like the TOs that are like, you know, trying to make something happen. But yeah, it's a bummer.
That's how it be.
That's how it be. But I mean, locals are back now. People are going back to locals. Like. Chicago's popping off with their Ignite Fight Nights. My scene is, I mean, there's not a lot of people, but there's like a lot more than you'd expect, right? Because I've heard stories of people being like, yeah, there's only 4 of us. Like in, fuck, oh god, they told me where it was. I met people at Evo. It was like 4 people, and like this is the entirety of the Oklahoma FGC, and I was like, that's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, locals are coming back, and that's really nice. Support your locals, except I haven't been back to my local, and I really need to go back. But besides that, go support your locals. Don't be a J, all right? Go to your locals.
Yeah, man. Go.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. I guess my next question is like, yeah, it's 2023. I don't do New Year's resolutions, but like, do you guys have any like plans or goals for 2023? I know Odell has a big project. What'd you say?
Upload.
Yeah, as long as we let's double the amount of uploads we have on the channel.
I mean,
how many did we do? How many videos we made last year?
Oh, double from last year, or double like in total?
Oh, double up in total. That's crazy.
Let's double up in total.
Baby steps.
I mean, if this becomes consistent, will this count, or do you mean like episodes?
I don't care.
Podcast doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Brutal.
We're gonna do everyday podcast.
Every day.
Brother, please.
Every day for the next week, and then we stop uploading for the rest of the year. It's good game plan.
I like the way you think. But
we
also...
probably have like maybe... And we have 3 DNF. We have maybe 5 or 6 Strive.
We're looking at 2022?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think we have like 10 to 12. We had Melted Blood.
We had Garo.
Multiply, bro.
Looks like
As
we're
long
about
as we-
16.
16. Oh,
I think so.
yeah.
We can do 32.
32. That's like at least that's once a week minus like 20 weeks.
Yeah, because there's 52 weeks in the year.
That's doable.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We just got to get some things situated, and then we'll be back to it.
So
for now, this is what you get.
For now, this is the podcast is the extent.
Eat your soup.
Oh my god.
This is what you get. That's it.
But yeah, so that's a good goal. I think we could do 32. I mean, not even 32 weeks. It's just 32 uploads. You know what I mean?
32 uploads if we upload twice a week. That's 16.
Yeah, exactly. We got it.
Weeks.
Let's see.
16 weeks.
But yeah, I guess that's the channel's goal. Do we have a numerical? Like, I mean, how many subscribers are we at right now?
I'm not gonna say because I'm not looking.
I think it'd be nice if we hit 300. If we
get
get
226.
Yeah, okay, then let's shoot for 300. Fuck it.
I'm telling you, if we were to be consistently uploading, we'd be at 300.
We would have been at 300 a while ago.
Easy.
300 in 3 months.
With the official Road to Loser bracket stickers, we're gonna be getting 500.
Oh god.
Road to Loser bracket stick. Look at it. Oh, who's this guy? Ooh.
God, we were so young back then. Odell had such short hair back then.
Oh, it's me, Milos. There you go.
Hey, I have a question for you.
For all of our people that are not watching the video, it is what it is. Watch the video.
Yeah, watch the video, nerds. It's on YouTube at Road to Lose Bracket.
Just listen to the audio podcast while you sleep.
Yeah, or when you're commuting, or like taking a walk, or like running, or like working out. That's what I do with my podcast.
Yeah, this is definitely what you want on your commute to work. You definitely want to deal with us.
Well, you listen to it on the way to work, and on the way back, you watch the video.
If you have a hour-long commute, I am sorry, first of all, because that sounds like ass. That sounds like straight booty cheeks.
You know what sounds like straight booty cheeks?
Don't fart in the mic.
Not hitting the like button.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Subscribing.
Please, hey, if you're watching, please leave a comment for the algorithm. We'd really appreciate it. Just say, hey, I'm leaving a comment because Jay is holding my family hostage.
Give us the classic nice. Can we get some nice in the chat?
Yeah, can we get some nice in the chat?
I miss Mustafa, man.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh. But anyway, so yeah, I think, like I said, I think that's a good channel goal. I know Odell has a big project he's working on. I don't know if you want.
Always say things like it's gonna happen.
You already have all the parts. If it's not gonna happen, I would be sad.
You're just saying things, man. You're just saying things. As long as we don't say things, if something doesn't happen, it's not a bad thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. The big project he was working on is...
The big project he was working on was...
Another DNF dual stream.
Let's go.
Oh!
They said it couldn't be done. They said no one could possibly stream
this game don't
again.
do it. They said, actually, don't do it. What's wrong with you? Do not do it. And Odell's a maverick. He's a rebel, and he's hot.
DNF. Do not finish DNF duel. I did it. That's what I'm doing. I'm breaking the law.
All right. We can move on. Milos, do you have any goals?
Not exactly. I only really care about the channel. I don't care about myself.
Oh, Jesus.
If the channel is not prospering, what's the point of me?
You want to... Hey,
tool for the channel.
Oh, no, you want to check on Milos after we stop recording this? You want to go give him a hug or something?
Come on, Odell. Come check in on me right now.
Right now?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling lonely.
No, you're
sad.
fine.
No, you're fine.
You know, I've got this metal fork over here, and this outlet's looking real.
Oh, God.
Real juicy right now.
No, you're fine, bro. You got it.
It doesn't go there.
Hey, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, king.
I ain't got no boots. Anyway, no, I don't have any personal goals.
All right.
I just like to get the channel back up and running. The channel is my baby. I do enjoy doing the content. I just wish we had more opportunities to do it whenever we wanted to.
Which might change in the upcoming months. If you don't,
Jay's out of here.
If you don't know the complication, I recently moved, but I don't have a way to get back home without it being a hassle. But that will change. Hopefully, that will change in the next couple weeks, maybe the next month. Hopefully by the end of January into the middle of February, I should have. Yeah.
Best case scenario, Jay is always replaceable, so we could always like find someone else to fill in.
Jay, actually, you might not know this, but in high school, he got the award for most replaceable man.
Didn't know me in high school.
He did.
I knew him.
No, stop gaslighting me.
No, we knew him because we replaced him.
Yeah.
With other people.
We replaced him before we met him.
This isn't fair.
You have the trophy somewhere in there. Somewhere.
I don't deserve this slander. I was a nice kid in high school. I was not.
You won an award, bro. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. I don't like people say that.
You know what? Thanks. My goals for 2023 is to get out of pools at a tournament. Oh, except I'm only competing at like Combo Breaker and EFO. I'm not even competing at Frosties. I'm just going to spectate.
I thought you said you didn't have any goals for 2023.
That was Milos.
No, you, because you're like, I'm not really into like these New Year resolution things.
I'm not into resolutions. I have goals though.
Oh, that's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
How is that not the
New
same
Year's
thing?
resolution. Cancel Jay. There's my New Year's resolution. I'm coming for your ass.
Resolve me doing better in tournaments.
No, there's a difference between goals and resolution.
But you can resolve a goal.
Fine, I guess my New Year's resolution is to upload more on YouTube. Dude, it's the same goals I had from 2022. I was just lazy in 2022. Nothing's changed.
So you just were bad. You were slacking, huh? You were slacking.
Stop.
You gotta get back on the grind, you little.
I do, because there was a period where little grinder, little gremlin.
Nope. Like where this is going.
That's why I saw Jay on Grinder, because he was on that grind.
Hey, yes sir, sir. I guess another big project is to be consistent with this podcast. I think we have a lot of potential here, and I think it'd be cool to see it come into fruition. And maybe we might even be able to do an in-person episode. Because I saw the Small Member Squad podcast. Shout out to them. They got 2 of the 3 of us on a podcast. I did an episode. Odell did an episode. Milos is a hermit. So...
What do you want from it?
Yeah, I called him a hermit.
Hermit. Get dunked on.
Yeah, get wrecked, nerd. Yeah, we're making fun of Milos now. The making fun of Jay arc is over. We don't have to ever make fun of Jay. Ever again. It's over. It's done.
Delete the channel.
Please don't do that.
That's the end of the channel. That's our last story arc. Is Jay gains the respect.
Episode 1 of the podcast is the final episode of Road to Versus Bracket.
Jay gets the respect of the people, and then we end the channel. It's like a good movie or something. I don't know.
It like has those movie endings where like people are like posing and it freeze frames and it has the text, right? It's like Jay immediately lost his respect after gaining it. He hasn't been seen since. Oh shit!
You were almost there, man. You were almost there, and then you went back down. As always,
story of my life.
Time, and now we're back.
Story of my life, bro.
Gotta go back to the happy medium.
Story of my life.
That is your life.
This is a train wreck. If we get past 5, tell you what. If we get past 5 episodes, I'll do something. If we're consistent with 5 episodes,
oh, he's gonna do something. What will he do?
I don't know.
Good goal. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. Anything counts.
If we get past 5 episodes, Milos will do mushrooms.
First off, no, I won't. Secondly, you're the one who's trying to do something. I don't care if we make it past episode 1.
This never gets uploaded.
This is technically like the 3rd or 4th episode of the podcast.
If we get past 5 episodes,
this is a soft reboot. We got fucking we got like new actors and everything to play us, and you know it's shot.
We're
in
all
a new,
older and
new
wiser
area.
now. This is
I was
like
happy to finally find someone that matched my likeness.
This is a, you know how that 70s show is getting that 90s show like spinoff? This is our That's 90s show. That's what the podcast is.
I didn't know that was happening.
Oh, I'm sorry to break the news to you like this. The tragic news.
I'm upset now.
As you should be.
Can Odell be played by the guy who plays Hyde in that 70s show?
No, because that guy's in jail, Milos.
And?
And?
He was in the 70s show.
And?
Doesn't mean he's not funny.
Alright, we need to cut this. Oh my god.
There's nothing wrong with being in jail. The
No.
coolest people in the world have been to jail. You tell me Mike Tyson's not cool?
I don't
You
know.
tell me you don't like Mike Tyson?
I don't know how to proceed.
So
You telling me O.J. Simpson's not a cool dude?
Well, okay.
yeah, I was gonna say like Nelson Mandela, like he was pretty cool.
Oh, and I was thinking of like legitimate like people to look up to, and then Miller's just
Come
like,
on, O.J. Simpson, Hitler, come on.
Hitler was never
He was
in
never in
jail.
jail.
No, he just died. That's it.
He was in the hospital.
He's in the jail of down.
He was injured after World War One, and the jail of Down. Yeah, he was in Hades. Fucking Cerberus just sitting on his ass.
I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Yeah, we're.
What?
I knew this would happen. I feel like
People start talking about Hitler. We gotta end the show.
Is that a bad idea? I still think I think ending the show once Hitler is brought up is just about.
Okay, well, you need to be careful with that because that sets a precedent that everyone will now expect the last part of the episode to be about Hitler, and I don't think that's a good idea.
Man,
Well, here's the thing: if you keep the Hitler bit in, then they know okay, the podcast is probably gonna end soon because they have to, otherwise they're gonna get canceled.
I'm just gonna be
Or
straight
it
up.
ends and you're like, damn, how bad was the Hitler bit this episode that they had to cut it out? They had to cut it out.
I'm
They can't
just gonna be
show
straight
that.
up. I don't feel comfortable tying our names to.
I can't wait till every episode of like the On the Road podcast or whatever we want to call it. I can't wait
Working
till
title.
like, the viewers like,
You
man,
can't change the title now. The podcast is up. The episode's over.
how? Wait, no, wait. I'm just wondering, like the viewer at home's like, man, I wonder how they're gonna like transition and like segue from with punishing, and how are they gonna bring up Hitler from with punishing or like Oki, and then that's like the build up every episode.
That's
When
what
they-
keeps coming back.
That's-
We're gonna get canceled. Hey, if we get canceled in the future, just know it was a joke. Make sure you don't cut none of this out. If you're gonna cancel me, I want you to cancel me properly. This was a joke.
You're so brave. You're so
This was a
brave.
joke. Put all the context in. Don't cancel me
There's a lot of
unless I do something really, really bad, which I think would be hilarious.
I can't wait till that isolated audio is gonna be like the beginning of a documentary like series.
Don't cancel me. The Milos story.
Man, that'd be great.
And you know the worst part is that me and Odell made the documentary canceling you. Oh.
I don't know what to do.
Listen, man, if I ever become like a fucking corporate asshole, you have my permission to cancel me in the future.
Thanks, man.
I mean, hey, people that are watching, you don't need my permission to cancel. If I'm a shitty person, please cancel me.
It's non-consensual.
It-
Non-consensual canceling. I didn't ask for this. I'm gonna sue. I'm suing.
All right, so at least we know that me and Jay are cool with being canceled, and Odell will see you in court.
What a note to end on. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys. We don't know when how frequently we're uploading. I said 1 week. Miller said we might burn out. Odell is hot, so we'll figure it out.
I don't care. Also, I like to say you can cancel me anytime. I don't want to. I don't leave on that note. I feel bad.
No.
You committed.
You already dug your grave.
You are free to cancel me anytime you want. You know that the implications of being sued is like
There
You're
will
free
be a
to do
loss.
whatever you want. Don't
Listen,
worry.
it's a free country.
Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
I will sue your ass.
I don't think you ever heard.
Odell's definitely the Billy Mitchell of our group.
Who the fuck is
You're definitely
Billy
the Billy
Mitchell?
Mitchell of our group.
Wait, who's Billy Mitchell?
I'm not gonna say no more because we will get sued if I continue.
Okay, well, hey, on our Patreon, we'll talk about Billy Mitchell.
No. No.
I can't love Pac-Man.
Oh wait, I think I remember Billy Mitchell's end the episode.
That's the song. You're the piano man.
That's Billy Joel.
It's a
all right.
joke. Yeah,
What a
you
good
know.
segue to our ending theme. Put on the Billy Joel so we can get fucking DMCA'd.
Because that's what we need. The channel that's dying. That's what we need to do.
We're not dying.
We're not dying. We're not dying.
We were just prematurely born. We were ahead of our time. No one was doing what we were doing. No one's still doing what we're doing.
I love the way
Would you say that one time, Odell? We are the Michael Jordan of fighting game champions.
Did I say yeah?
You did say that.
Jordan.
If we're Michael Jordan, who's the...
Put the quote up.
Put it right.
Fuck them kids. That's how we ended it.
That's it. That's our quote out. That's on the bio. I'm gonna update the bio on YouTube right now.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so
much. Bye. We'll see you guys
hit the subscribe.
whenever.